Hello and welcome to Kump.
Hello.
We're back. Powered by X Mode.
X Mode.
And what's the word, X Mode?
Yeah.
This is delicious. You drinking? You finished the X Mode? There's still more left? We're not sponsored by X Mode. We just took some energy drink. How does it feel?
Feels great.
Do you feel pumped?
Yeah.
You gonna hit a woman? Lucie is getting a little violent lately. We're still watching Sopranos. She's feeling her oats, or wild oats, if you will. How do I sound in your mic? Do I sound good in your mic?
You sound great.
I think I like to crank my own earphones to the point where it doesn't make any sense.
How am I violent?
You just every time you see a woman, you want to hit her. That's my impression. You get very jealous. You know, if a woman's delivering a piece of food.
There was some girl who was hitting on you recently. I wanted to murder her.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. I mean, I don't know.
Who.
I don't think she was. I think she was bringing me like a pasta fazool or something, and you decided you wanted to, do a vendetta.
I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, that's why I love you.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Halloween time, huh? Perfect time to commit crime. Welcome to the show. A lot's been happening in the past couple of weeks. We had a very nice 9/11.
Yeah, it's great.
We had,
we had champagne.
We had champagne. We were going to do it on 9/11. I bought like some nice. I called it champagne. It was actually prosecco.
It was champagne.
Lucie does not like it when I qualify it as prosecco. Hey, we're living the high life here. It's 9/11 champagne, you fat fuck. This is my nice day. I'm wearing a dress. Lucy was going to wear a ball gown, and we were going to just mock 9/11, but we fell asleep.
Yeah.
We were going to do it the night before 9/11.
We drank too much prosecco.
We drank the prosecco too quick. But yeah, whatever. What did you think of the day? It was 20 years out. What's your memory of 9/11?
I remember I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I was in the oldest grade of my school, because my school at the time didn't go to high school.
Well, no, every school stops at 8th grade. What are you talking about?
No, there's some schools that do middle school and high school.
That's
together.
weird. Well, yeah, but that's what, also when, you
I was in Catholic school, though.
That's in a place where your aunt is also your sister.
You've just never been to public school.
Public schools don't do that. Public schools maybe.
Yeah, public schools do that. You're just a little Catholic schoolboy.
No, public schools usually go 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, right. So exactly. So they combine them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, who combines them?
My hometown high school combined them.
That's bizarre. I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in Derry, Indiana, or Derry, Maine, wherever Stephen King got drunk and killed people.
Then blamed it on a clown.
Yeah. Well, it was a clown who molested that kid. Not the drunk author who wrote Pet Sematary.
But anyway, so we were in 8th grade, and there was a big, thing. We had our
confirmation.
We had our morning prayer.
Were you saying your novenas for your confirmation?
We had a morning prayer, and then the principal was like, there were a couple of plane crashes. And then when we got up to our classroom, she came in and said, actually, there was an attack in New York City. We didn't want to scare the younger kids, but we feel like you guys can handle it. And we got, and she said, I remember distinctly, she said, I guess we got 9/11.
She said that?
No.
Oh. But what would that buy the kids? Like 3 hours of not knowing that, we didn't want to scare, it's like saying, I didn't want to scare the kids by telling them their parents were murdered. They'll never find out. What are you talking about? The whole war, the country went to war. We don't want to scare the little kids.
They were like first graders there.
Yeah, but what's better that they find out, while they're digging around in the woods for porn magazines? And then someone says, hey, you know what happened at the Twin Towers today? Some older kid, and then he molests them, and it's all mixed together in a weird emotional scar for them.
It becomes like a new
X-Pac or X mode.
It becomes like a new Santa Claus thing. Like up until a certain age, you don't think 9/11 happened.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what happened? Oh, those damn elves. Santa got mad at us, and so he became a Muslim, and he got really mad about the female soldiers occupying Saudi Arabia.
What was your 9/11 experience?
I was watching Dr. Strangelove on a Tuesday morning. I was off. I started college the day before, but I didn't have class on Tuesdays. I was a commuter kid. I didn't go away to school like all these rich kids. You know? Yeah, I had to commute to Hofstra. And I only went there for a year. But so I was watching Dr. Strangelove, which like people don't really think is like that much of a coincidence. But it was kind of weird because like they hijack a plane. A plane gets hijacked. I'm watching a movie about a plane getting hijacked while a plane's getting hijacked.
Oh wow!
You don't even care. No one cares.
That's crazy.
Every time I tell a story, well, I was watching Dr. Strangelove, and people were like, That's a coincidence.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking no one cares. Can't believe this. You're my girlfriend. Anyway, and then my parents are like, someone flew a plane into the Twin Towers. Like, I ran up to the kitchen. I assumed it was a prop plane.
Were people crying?
I was like, no, who the fuck would be crying? It's my mom and my dad in the kitchen. My dad's probably eating some Entenmann's cake. He's eating one of those raspberry twists. And they go, I'm surprised this happened sooner, maybe, or something. I don't know. Maybe I said that. Whatever.
Did you threaten to burn the house down?
That was years later. That was a few years later. And then, it's actually fun. I might have told a story in the old Tim before, but so like I was kind of becoming a photographer at that point, but low key. And I had an old, like really crappy screw mount old film camera. And I don't know if like it was my idea or it was my dad's idea, but like later in the day around 1 o'clock, there was because people are like, people are gonna be giving blood at this place. And like, you should go take pictures of that and try to get into a newspaper. I'm like, I don't think they want a picture of that. You don't know what they want. Like, this is how you get in. How you get your foot in the door. So I went to like I actually went to like some like blood look, but I don't know. I think I might have had my tattoo at that point. No, I didn't have my tattoo at that point. So I could have given blood, I guess. But I just went to this place where they were giving blood. And I just like parked like right across the parking lot. And I'm talking on the lens. I was like taking pictures. But like I was very like I was inexperienced. I was very cagey about it. I'm just like fucking snooping.
You're like you were a 9/11 night crawler.
I was like Jake Gyllenhaal, but I was like really very, very like had no confidence. I was the opposite. I was just very timid. And like I could just be like, hey, I'm from a newspaper or whatever, or I'm a reporter. But I was just very much like Snoop. And I just never got the pictures developed. I just threw the film away. Very embarrassed.
No, that's amazing.
So yeah, but then whatever. The towers fell. I mean, years later, I guess that you to believe in 9/11 was fake. I'm kidding. Wait, I red pilled you?
You had me watch a 4-hour documentary, and somehow I actually watched it.
Well, because we were at a bar. This is how we first fell in love.
Yeah.
And you were drunk, and I was drunk, and I was telling you about Operation. I always call it Vigilant Guardian, but it might be Global Guardian. But the war game thing.
Yeah.
There's a war game on 9/11 where they simulated hijacked planes.
That's like what you talk about.
I barely got the word game at war game before you were like, oh my God, it was rigged. Oh, you're such a smart guy.
There was something about that just made me instantly believe it was an inside job.
Yeah, because it is.
Because it was. Yeah. Do you think that 9/11 should be declared a national holiday?
I think it should be declared national, day of carnival day.
Yeah, there should be a 9/11 carnival.
Yeah, I think we should be able to go on the Gravitron and the tilt-a-whirl, go down the potato sacks. I like carnivals because it's like an amusement park, but like nothing's good.
Yeah.
It's like, instead of it being like a water slide, it's just like a potato sack slide. Here's some burlap sack that some dead whore is going to end up in eventually. And that's how they find dead whores in burlap sacks. The same things you fall down a potato slide in. And,
yeah.
I'm sorry, dead prostitutes.
What did you say?
Whores.
Oh.
That's nice.
Bad boy. The carnival will have really old machines, so there can be a tragedy every 9/11.
Yeah.
To remind us of the great tragedy.
There should, and then I get molested every time. I'm the 9/11 festival fairy. And I get molested by the Twin Tower guy. I'm the twin. I play the Twin Towers, and the guy dressed as a plane fucks my ass until I fall over. Never forget.
Never forget.
But yeah, people are very much now back on the 9/11 can't be fake thing because of the whole ivermectin wheel, the COVID wheel, but everything. Oh no, don't talk about ivermectin. Do talk about you. People are crazy. All right. One thing's got nothing to do with the other. You people spent 20 years.
How does 9/11 connect to ivermectin?
Well, it's not. It's just like COVID, but the vaccines. But for some reason, ivermectin came out because it's a fun word to say. But it's related. The whole, well, you fucking people, you take horse pills. First of all, someone commented that I got the whole ivermectin thing wrong in the last podcast. I was very clear. I don't know if it works or not, and that but that some people were taking the horse version. I'm not one of these goons calling ivermectin horse. Yeah, it won a Nobel Prize for anti-parasitical purposes, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it works with COVID. Neither do many doctors. Some doctors say it does. I'm not litigating that, but don't tell me I got it perfectly correct. Yeah. Some people took the horse version. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't say you did. I'm sure. Whatever. The point is, what's the point? Help me out.
The point is, you're being paid by the government to promote vaccination.
Look, if we don't get a certain amount of vaccinations by the end of the year, then our grant runs out and we can't go to the 9/11 carnival. I'm trying to get this 9/11 carnival. I made a deal with the devil to get this 9/11 carnival off the ground so I get fucked in the ass while I'm dressed in the tower. That works? Good. Welcome to the show.
9/11. I feel like this year, this anniversary.
Yeah.
It's definitely the patriotism seems to be like people are in. I didn't see as much 9/11 never forget shit.
Yeah, because they forgot.
Because we forgot.
Yeah, look, we just pulled out of the most idiotic war. Hey, it wasn't idiotic. A lot of people made money off of fucking lithium mines and fucking heroin fields and child fucking in the middle of Afghanistan.
So what are you complaining about?
Because I didn't get a piece. I'm trying to get mine. I'm trying to get well over here. I'm trying to do a carnival. Carnival come.
9/11 carnival.
Yeah, there was no pomp. There was no circumstance. I should have been reading the names. I got names all wrong. I've been like, Nancy Mitzik, I don't know how you say this. I'm sorry. You know who you are. Paul Benassi. You ever know Paul Benassi?
Yeah.
He didn't die in 9/11. He was connected to the Johnny Goss case.
He took Johnny.
Yeah. He took Johnny, according to himself.
But he also got molested.
Well, look,
it's a cyclical thing.
If I killed some woman, I'd be like, well, some woman killed me when I was a kid. But I think he did. But I'm just saying, it's also not you can't just take someone's word for it. I was molested. That'd be great if at any time you were in front of the Supreme Court. Wait, no one gets tried for this. Whatever. In a regular court.
You're accused of murder. This is going to the Supreme Court.
It's even better to the Supreme Court. I'm just filing a case, an anti freedom of speech case or whatever. And I'm I was molested, justices. The counselor is saying he was molested. Does this have any bearing on the case? No, none at all. But I thought you should know. Never forget.
9/11 carnival.
Yes. What are their names again? Justice Scalia? No, he's dead.
Wait, who?
Justice Kavanaugh. Have you heard of the 9/11 carnival? I'm also the guy who's trying to get that going. So maybe we can talk afterward. Your endorsement could help, What are we talking about?
Did Biden say anything about it? Is he dead?
Biden is he was too busy telling everyone that, I think there's some new mandate now. People are very mad about mandates. They're very mad about if you look, people are mad if you're unvaccinated. People are mad if you have to get vaccinated to go somewhere.
Yeah.
It's all there's never been a time when nothing is real. It's more obvious that nothing's real. Everything's fake. Everything's a lie. Every institution in our entire country, in our from schools to medicine, everything. You can't rely on anything, right? I'm not saying that no one's right, but we don't know. There's no trust. The CIA's fucking spent 20 years doing torture prisons. You got Epstein. You got the fucking, the war of COVID. And there's never been a time when people are more willing to just jump on a certain train.
Yeah.
I mean, people are like getting on the anti-horse pill train. Can you imagine, like, they're devoting like hours on Twitter to like calling out, being Glenn Clipperstein, being like, if someone's paying you to promote horse pills, fucking let me know. Talk to me on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
What is this? This is Woodward and Bernstein now? If someone's paying you to promote ivermectin, meet me in a parking lot and we can pass documents. What is this fucking... Then you got fucking other people going like, did someone fucking say Oriental once? Let's fucking go. Did David Letterman say Oriental back in 1976?
I don't know. David Cross did that like
Oh, David Cross has said a lot of things, but I don't know, he gets a pass. I like Arrested Development.
David Cross did a little slanty eye.
I don't know. That's not it's bad enough I just said Oriental.
No, but the crazy thing is it wasn't even for a bit. Like it was just like to an Asian woman.
God. Oh, right. Look, we're not here to rat people out.
No, I'm just saying. I know, honestly, I laughed really hard when I read it.
I'm just saying. The point is, like, is like, and then like, meanwhile, like the fucking, and then you got that guy with Chevron. What's his name? Chevron's got this guy under house arrest for like 5 years somehow.
Really?
He did something where he sued Chevron, and like they got him like they sued him, and somehow they like for I don't know, like he was a lawyer. What's his name? The Chevron lawyer guy. I'm gonna look him up. I was reading about him recently. Chevron house arrest. Let's see if that comes up. Yeah, this guy Steven Donziger. Now watch how I'm gonna say something now, and it's gonna fucking. Oh, did you know Steven Donziger was like killed 16 kids? I didn't know that. Obviously, why would I have brought him up? I don't think he did, but I'm just saying, caveat. I don't know a ton about this, but apparently he's an activist guy for the planet. And he fucked with Chevron. And he's tweeting about how he's like a trial judge at this case. I'm not even sure what they're accusing him of, like being a journalist. And like fucking like my trial judge. And there's literally a court reporter or whatever, like fucking painting.
Yeah.
They draw those pictures in court, and the judge is just reading the New York Times or whatever.
Holy shit!
Well, she's like, and like, he was denied a fucking jury. This journalist or whatever the fuck he is.
Right.
And so it's one of those trials where the judge has to hear all the evidence, and someone's testifying, and the fucking judge is just reading this shit. Meanwhile, but the journalist, hey, did someone pay you to take a horse pill? Who gives a shit? Everything's so fucking fake.
That's crazy. Wait, so... What is he like under house arrest for?
I'm not sure. Let's look him up. I mean, we got him here. We should have him on the show. He's an American attorney known for his legal battles with Chevron, particularly the Lago Agrio oil field case. So, let's see. Chevron founder Rico. Jesus Christ.
What?
Donziger represented over 30,000 farmers and indigenous Ecuadorians in a case against Chevron related to environmental damage and health effects caused by oil drilling. The Ecuadorian courts awarded the plaintiffs $9.5 billion in damages, which led Chevron to withdraw its assets from Ecuador and launch legal action against Donziger. So they awarded the plaintiffs $9.5 billion in damages, which led Chevron to withdraw its assets from Ecuador and launch legal. So, because the fucking Ecuadorian courts ruled against Chevron,
they sued.
They sued the lawyer. In 2011, Chevron filed a RICO suit. How can Chevron file a RICO suit? RICO is what they use to take down the mafia. How can they fucking file a RICO suit? How can an oil company file a RICO? What the hell is this? Against Donziger in New York court, the case was heard by U.S. District Attorney Kaplan, who determined that the ruling of the Ecuadorian courts could not be enforced in the U.S. because it was procured by fraud, bribery, and racketeering activities. So apparently, in Ecuador, like, the mafia just does environmental work. Is that what this is? As a result of the case, Donziger was disbarred from practicing law in New York in 2018. After having been under house arrest since August 2019, awaiting trial on charges of criminal contempt of court, which arose during his appeal. In July 2021, U.S. District Attorney Judge found him guilty. He's now facing the possibility of a 6-month sentence. All right, just whatever. 6 months. I mean, that's going to be good for your career, right? Look, help the guy out or something. I don't know. Maybe he's part of the Ecuadorian mob. What do I know? Maybe the mob in other countries are really like earth friendly.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't fucking stop dumping oil in these fields, maybe we'll dump you in these fields, huh? Maybe they find you in a biodegradable coffin.
Oh.
It'd be a shame if you were to sustainably decompose.
Dead men don't got no carbon footprint.
We're going to bury you in an egg crate. Wait, are egg crates biodegradable or are they not biodegradable?
I have no idea.
Maybe we put one of those awful turtle choking soda. We'll make a 6-pack ring for sodas. It's big enough for a man. And you can know what a turtle feels like. We're the mafia of Ecuador. How do you file I want to file a RICO suit against someone. Can I do that?
What is a RICO suit?
RICO, it's racketeering. It's that thing where it's like, if you pool, all right, really simple. Remember The Dark Knight?
Yeah.
They pool all their money together so we can get it. It's basically, if you can demonstrate that an organization exists in a criminal enterprise where they pool their money and resources and there's coordination, and then you link a murder to anyone there, then you can link it to the top. So that's how you get a mob boss arrest. Because basically, if you prove the criminal structure, this is paraphrasing, of course. Don't mess with me. Going, Kump, you don't know what RICO is. But the idea is, if you establish the criminal structure, there's predicates involved, right? And then you got the murder, and then so a mob boss can go to jail for it because he runs the if you can he's basically proving he runs the organization, and then you prove this guy did the hit, and so he goes to jail too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the basic gist of it. It's the gist.
Paralegal over here.
Paralegal. Look, this is what you get. This is what you get from a paralegal. I'm not going to give you the real shit. I'm giving you the paralegal shit. This is like if you fucking came to like a lawyer, like you got Dewey, and then you come to me, like, you're a paralegal, you help me out. I'm going to do what I can. All right? We're gonna say maybe you weren't that drunk. What? Your Honor, my client doesn't remember drinking that much. This is worth.
Objection, habeas corpus.
Objection. I've never seen this on LA law. Are we sure this is a RICO predicate? It's not a RICO case, you fat. Are you an attorney? I go to jail for practicing law without a license. How do they check you every time? They must. We got to talk to a lawyer to see. Because if I can practice law and get away with it, I will. Like, do they actually check every time?
Well, what I don't understand is someone can represent themselves if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So why can't like their friend represent them?
Because it's a very clearly established that's very clearly established that
but neither person has a law license.
Yes, but like you're representing yourself. It's like I know what you're saying. Like you can make a mental stretch, but I don't know if there's anything more clear in the history of jurisprudence than that reality. That yet you can represent yourself, but not by someone else. In order to represent someone else, you have to be a lawyer.
Can my husband represent me?
Yes. Right, there is an exception for husbands, anyone you molest.
Can a baby represent me?
Under the age of 3.
My baby.
Yeah, only your baby. Yeah. No, only someone else's baby. How the fuck do they file Chevron file a Rico suit?
I don't know.
Chevron's filing Rico suits against people, and yet people are going like, "Oh shit, I'm on Team Vax. I'm on Team Anti-Vax." Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
This is all fucking.
I'm just worried about the horses.
What about the? Oh,
I don't want the horses to get worms.
no, they're taking the pill. Oh, because people are using it up.
Yeah. There's nothing left for the horses.
Look, that is a legitimate concern. Look, someone's going to go in here going, "Hey, tell Lucie she's a fucking idiot because there's plenty of ivermectin paste in the fucking horse store. You're causing hysteria, okay? There's plenty of... I was at the horse store today, and I saw plenty of horse paste. Tell her to shut the fuck up."
I'm a horse girl, and there's plenty of ivermectin paste.
I mean, I can't get behind anything. I can't. Oh, like, I mean, you gonna vote for Newsom in the fucking? Did Newsom win the recall? Who won the recall? What happened with the recall? You know the California. You know the recall's happened.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see what happened. We're moving off Steven Donziger. We don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Someone. I'll tweet at him and be like, "Hey, we talked about you." We'll see what he says. He goes. He'll respond like, you morons have hurt my case. Recall. Election results. Just tell me. Comes to a close as a proxy battle between Joe Biden. Just who the fuck won? I don't know. We don't know who won. I can't. Fate of California Governor Newsom hangs in Rico. Okay, I don't know. He's probably won. I think he's probably gonna win. They say. I don't really care.
You want to talk about Batman?
Okay.
What Batman do we have this week? I know already.
I was just parching my throat here.
Just for the audience. What Batman do we have this week?
Well, you're the audience proxy now?
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing great. This is the armored Batman from Dark Knight Returns. Have you seen Dark Knight Returns?
I have.
You read the comic. I read the comic. You read the cartoon. Dark Knight Returns is about a what do you call it? Batman's old. He stopped being Bat. What?
The cape doesn't go up?
Where you want it to go? You want to look up his ass? Yeah, bend him over. You want to fucking look at Batman's ass right here. How high do you need to go up? The McFarlane figures, some people complain because they're kind of rubbery plastic capes. You know, they're not. Some people like the cloth capes. Are you one of those? You want like McFarlane figures? I don't know what to tell you.
Look, it's nice. It looks nicer. It looks more like a real cape.
What does?
This.
It's nice. But what you want to be able to? When does Batman do this? When is it? When is that? What is that? What part of Batman is that? Oh, Mr. Here, someone tweet at Todd McFarlane, tell him to watch this episode and cue it up to here. Hey, Todd, yeah, nice job. You know, I'd love to pose my Batman iconically like this, but your cape doesn't work.
No, it's supposed to go. It's like high, like it's supposed to like around his shoulders flop up into the air.
Like that one?
Yeah.
But that's not usually what he looks like. Like that. Sometimes Batman does this. Whee! Okay.
As he goes swinging through buildings, the cape's supposed to swing.
All right. Well, they make those figures. You want me to start spending $150 on figures? Each? Because the Mafex figures, the nice ones, have the wires, and you can move, and you can and then you can stick them in position, almost like a tent.
If we're gonna be surrounded by these things, I want them to be nice.
Okay. Well.
Nice. Remember
that you said that when you were asking why we can't move to a nicer apartment. Because I don't care how it looks. I don't care where we live. Yeah, so basically it takes place in the future. Batman stopped being Batman. Then the mutant gangs come out. It's basically like a Bill O'Reilly book.
Killing Batman.
Yeah, killing Batman. And then he at 80 years old or whatever, he starts beating people up again. And like hanging out with like a young teenage girl.
Ooh.
Who becomes Robin. Or maybe she's an adult.
Do they fuck?
I mean, they don't show it, but like I don't see why that version of Batman wouldn't fuck her.
Feels wrong. I know that him and that woman, that girl fuck.
No, they don't.
Don't they?
Catwoman.
Batwoman and him fuck too, don't
Who's
they?
Batwoman? And there is some kind of
Batgirl.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Batgirl isn't fuck. You think Batman has sex with Batgirl?
I thought at some point they did.
You think Batman, Bruce Wayne.
In the Killing Joke movie, they have sex.
What? No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Not in the comic book, but in the comic. But in
I
the
can't
movie.
imagine there's any version of Batman. I'll stand corrected if I have to, but I can't imagine there's any version of Batman where Batman fucks Jim Gordon's daughter.
Yeah, in the movie adapted from the Killing Joke that features Mark Hamill's return to the Joker character.
Well, she's overrated.
Batman and Batgirl, fuck.
They can't. In what context do they fuck?
She's a strong woman and he's Batman. Why can't
She's a little
they?
girl.
She's not a little girl.
She's a young girl. She Robin fucks her. Nightwing fucks her. Dick Grayson her, and then in the Three Jokers, fucking
Maybe it's Catwoman. Maybe
he fucks Catwoman. He famously fucks the Catwoman. Robin fucks the Batgirl. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I might be wrong.
What do you? All right. Well, I mean, I don't even know where to go from here. What is he? He doesn't fly. This is the armored suit he wears to kill Superman. Anyway, do you think Batman would benefit from eating horse paste?
Well, I think he could take it.
He could take it. He would Batman would he's in the dungeon that Bane put him in, and he's like, give me some. Oh, your back's broken. Give me some ivermectin. Just give me some ivermectin paste. And Batman's played by Joe Rogan.
Gotta eat ivermectin paste, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure Rogan got the human version.
Oh yeah, I did take it though.
Oh yeah,
huh?
It's fun. I mean, look. Is it gonna hurt you? I don't think. People are. I think many people don't know what to believe. That's why I can't get behind any of it. It might work, it might not. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm gonna take if I get COVID?
What?
Right in the mouth.
Bullet mectin.
Yeah. Give it to me straight, Doc. Both barrels. I win. Here's my paste. My brain's gonna be horse paste. So Novak Djokovic was going for an iconic tennis, by the way, the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
You familiar with tennis?
I'm familiar with the sport. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that. I knew he was a tennis player.
Yeah, it's Serbia.
I was 80% that it was a tennis player.
He's a Serbian tennis player. You like Serbia?
I loved a Serbian film.
Which one?
What?
Oh, that movie called the Serbian film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one where the guy fucks his kid, right?
Yeah.
So weird. Why?
No, yeah. That's just somebody who wants to fuck their kid.
Right?
And they made a movie.
It's a movie. Just I guess people get on the same page here. It's some weird movie. I'm gonna try. You've seen it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try paraphrase what this movie is. It's a ex-porn star.
Yeah.
Who gets hired by the mob to fuck a kid. Here's the weird thing about this movie. I don't know much about the whole structure of the movie, but the climax is this guy's fucking a kid, but the twist is that they made him fuck his own kid to death, right? Fuck a kid to death.
Yeah.
But it turns out it's his own kid. I don't know if that's the twist you think it is. I mean, I feel, this is my son? Oh, Marone.
Marone.
Oh, Fungul. It's my own son I'm fucking to death.
Yeah, I mean, once he agrees to fuck the kid to death, whether or not it's his kid.
What was it? What were they paying him? $10,000?
They paid him $20.
What was it? Why was he fucking a kid to death?
Well, I think it's a money thing.
God. I don't understand. I don't understand. Were there gasps in the cinema? Oh my God! It's his own son. What is this?
How much would you fuck a kid to death for? How much would it cost?
I wouldn't. Look, I don't want to sound woke.
Yeah.
I know. Go woke, go broke, right? And everyone, SJW Ray. I get it. I wouldn't fuck a kid to death. I was gonna say that.
No amount of money.
I know you won't believe me, but no.
Not even
$5,000. So Novak Djokovic is not the star of the Serbian. Is it a Serbian film or the Serbian film?
A Serbian film.
I've heard that it was a critique of the Serbian film industry or something.
Where they're always fucking kids and killing them.
Yeah. Or like it was just like it was a metaphor for the Serbian film industry. How corrupted it is. It's like
he's doing a satire of them because they wouldn't let him make a movie that was all about fucking kids.
I got you. He's like, well, like, you know,
they wouldn't let him actually fuck a kid to death on film.
Yeah, like somehow he got past the sentence because his whole thing was like, well, because the original plot was like some guy walks up to a guy and goes, "Hey, I'll give you $500 to fuck your kid to death," and he goes, "Okay." And then he said, "This is no good." But he tricked him. He's like, "Oh, it's some other kid." And like, "All right, that's fine." And then the last second, they pull the foie gras curtain off. Oh, it's his own son. Sometimes the metaphor can be too strong. Yeah. And it ruins the point. But that being said, so Novak Djokovic got in a little bit of... He lost the U.S. Open, which is a big deal. He was going for the goal, the calendar slam, the four in a year thing, right? Because he won the Australian Open.
Yeah.
And they won the French Open. And they won the Wimbledon. It hasn't been done by a man since Rod Laver, I think. The 60s. Or 50s even. This guy was going to do it. And he didn't. He fucking lost his Medvedev guy. And he started smashing his racket on the goddamn court at one point. People saying it's not classic.
Well, don't tennis players do that all the time?
They don't.
Smash things?
They might smash their hand against the racket. It's looked down upon when you start smashing like a gorilla. He smashed it 3 times on the floor. I mean, you know, look, everyone acts like Naomi Osaka is the great saint because she like refused to do interviews. This guy smacks his racket, and everyone's like, this guy's like the devil, the Serbian devil. Oh, he must be the star of the Serbian film. I don't know. I mean, look, you can pick one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really support Naomi Osaka's nonsense. Oh, look, it is what it is. But like, let's stop acting like she makes millions of dollars. Let's stop protecting her from like interviews. Oh, she's such a saint because she, you know. That being said, if you want to do that, then don't give this guy crap about. Because people try to do it the other way. Oh, people say Osaka's weak, but what are you gonna say about Djokovic smacking his racket? Are you gonna call Djokovic a saint too? Yeah. His mental health.
Right.
I don't know. I like tennis.
I think I understand the Djokovic thing. I mean, I don't necessarily. I'm not like anti Osaka or whatever.
I don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
But I understand the Djokovic thing more.
Yeah, it was fine, but then stop calling him a man. My thing is everything a man does is wrong.
No, I'm saying I understand what he did more.
Yeah, exactly. But the culture says no. Men can't be men. Men can't show any emotion, right? You can't have sex with your son and then turn out to be, but you thought it was another kid's son.
I think it's hot.
What?
Okay. No.
Oh, the racket smashing. Yeah,
racket smashing.
Good. Yes. Yeah, no, I'll allow that. I'll allow the racket smashing being kind of sexy.
Yeah.
As long as that's where we end it. As far as Serbian things being hot, for this episode, it's just a racket smashing. Okay, we'll move on. This is getting dicey. The Met Gala. Did you go to the Met Gala last night? Is that where you were?
Yes.
What'd you wear?
I wore I wore cleats.
You wore cleats?
Yeah. I wore cleats and in a little in my polka dot dress.
It seems like was the theme like writing words on your dress?
Maybe, I don't know.
It seems like everyone's wearing words on their dress, and like AOC's out there going like, "Hey, tax the rich." What? You don't like it?
Yeah, it's not great. How much was that fucking dress? that dress is probably pretty expensive, huh?
I mean, you're at the Met Gala, I would imagine. Yeah. It wasn't a hefty bag.
And also just being at the Met Gala in the first place.
Hey, I'm going to fix stuff from the inside. All right, I got this.
It's like one of the most ostentatious, it's like displays of capitalism.
Look, I'm going to try to stop the Holocaust from Berlin. Okay? You stay there. You stay where you are. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. I'll let you know how it goes. Was it wrong to invoke the Holocaust?
No.
People hate it when you bring up Nazi stuff in the comparison.
Oh, God wins law.
Well, everything's a Nazi now. Everything's Hitler.
No, it's a.
Do you think Omar should have been there?
Omar's like Ilhan Omar is like the real AOC.
Yeah, I'll give her that much.
Like it's like AOC is just like she is just such a fucking sellout.
That's a good point. Like I don't love Omar. Actually, like I don't hate her, but like regardless, we agree with her or not agree with her, she is the one you should like respect. Yeah. Or whatever. If you're gonna like someone like Omar, is my point.
Right. Yeah.
But AOC's just like she might as well just written filet mignon on her back. Surf and turf, please.
She is really just fake.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how fake she is.
I mean, do you think there's going to be a show called The Squad eventually? Like once they're all retired from Congress? Yeah. It's like The View. It's a new View. It's just them cackling at Norm Macdonald.
Oh my God.
Squawking at him, telling him, "You should apologize."
Telling Norm Macdonald's corpse to apologize.
Yeah. Which brings us to very tragic news. Norm Macdonald's died. He's dead.
Very sad.
Very sad. He went out like a true legend. He had cancer, didn't tell no one. Not even his family. Yeah. I like that.
He didn't tell his family?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
I won't bother them with it.
Oh my God.
If I read it correctly, it's what happened.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So where were you? What do you think that Norm Macdonald was in 9/11? No, but do you have any Norm Macdonald memories? Keep it quick too. I don't want to be a long part of the show.
Yeah, what is this?
Just say you saw Dirty Work.
Are we
once.
Related to him?
Just say you saw Dirty Work once, and we'll move on. I'm just trying to show a little respect to the guy.
Me too.
Hey, so
Dirty.
I
was gonna mention Dirty Work.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Dirty Work was maybe my favorite movie to watch.
Yeah.
For about like 5 years.
That's a great movie. Watch Dirty Work.
Because it used to be on TV a lot.
I mean, the man died today. I'm not trying to be a fucking sieve.
There's nothing wrong with this.
Okay.
Show your emotions.
I don't have any emotions.
You can cry if you want.
I'll cry as soon as I see a dead duck. I hate to see a dead duck in real life.
I watched Dirty Work every time it was on TV. Every time I saw it on TV.
I had it on DVD.
I had it on DVD too.
Oh, so I watched on TV.
I would watch. There were two movies I would watch: Dirty Work and The Lion King.
Christmas Vacation. You would turn that off? You wouldn't watch Christmas Vacation?
What was Christmas Vacation?
What? What?
What was Christmas Vacation?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
With Chevy Chase?
Yeah.
I didn't like Chevy Chase that much.
That's a great movie. Shit, it was full. I mean, I'm
not saying he's bad.
I'm sad Norm Macdonald's dead, but let's not take the shine off of Christmas Vacation is all I'm saying. You only watch The Lion King and Dirty Work. What about Christmas Vacation? He can't be your everything.
There's a great, I'm not going to tell somebody else's story, but there were some great, there were some great Saturday Night Live stories that Jim Brewer used to tell about him.
Oh, yeah.
Most of them were just him being really homophobic towards Chris Kattan.
I've actually heard that too. It's a great one.
But it is hilarious.
Yeah, he's like eating a carrot. It wasn't like it wasn't. I know I say carrot. It seems like I'm talking about fellatio or something, but it wasn't. It just happened to be. He's like talking like Bugs Bunny or something. Moving on. That was our eulogy for Norm Macdonald.
You're not gonna share any memories?
I like Dirty Work. I like it. What do you think? I have he's unique. I didn't know the guy.
You're a Norm Macdonald poser. I like the stories he told on Conan O'Brien.
Whatever. I didn't go to Harvard. Okay. I know. You went to Harvard and you hung out with like the fucking the kids in the Lampoon, and you all did like scathing write-ups of like of Andy Richter. You did your thesis on Andy Richter's fucking monologue, whatever he did, clapping during the monologue or whatever he does. Andy Richter claps during the monologue, and you're writing a thesis about it. I didn't do that. I came from the streets.
You don't even know who Norm Macdonald is, do you?
He's the guy from fucking Modern Family. He's the mayor of children, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I know Neil's alive. I didn't know. All right, I didn't tell that bit very well. No, but whatever.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Let's move on. This has been a train wreck of a section. I do like him. I'm sorry.
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah.
There was this really funny bit he did on his podcast where he was talking about Albert Fish, who was the serial killer who killed and ate little girls. Ooh. And he goes into a real detail about this one little girl he killed, and then he goes, "Yeah, he was a real jerk."
Great.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. So I got this message.
Oh, this is great.
This is bizarre. Where did you message me? The Twitter or the Instagram? Oh, I put it here. Okay. Hello, Ray. Big fan of you and Lucie giving me the real news. Is that mocking us? I'm a teacher from Oakland fundraising for a classroom project. Could you pass it around? Fuck it. Maybe make it a bit for the next episode, which I immediately was going to, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
It just needs exposure. Thank you. Happy 9/11. Link is below. So I've not. So let's see. So this guy messaged me saying he wants to give bolts to the kids.
Bolts?
Bolting through the maze. Help me give my students Sphero Bolts in order to enhance their understanding of linear and rotational motion in preparation of school-wide competition.
This is a fucking scam.
I don't know. Hold on. No. Do you know what a Sphero Bolt is?
It's probably a machine that rapes children for you.
Oh. Maybe. Let's see. My students are creative, interested in the world around them, and intensely curious about their futures. This sounds like you're recruiting them for like a chaga.
He's recruiting them to the Taliban.
I have noticed in them that they have an organic respect and appreciation of adults who they interact with. I've also noticed that the unique barriers to education that each student negotiates is part of what makes these scholars and their success so special. I want to put it out there because Lucie's very negative on this guy.
Who is this guy?
I don't know. He's some teacher.
What's his name?
Should we give his name? I guess so, right?
Oh, wait, then maybe don't give his name.
I mean, it's on the link.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I didn't know that when I said that thing about the Taliban.
That's fine. Look, you can't get upset. I don't even. Whatever.
That was just a stock Taliban joke.
I said child soldiers. Whatever. Child. You should have said the child soldiers of Sierra Leone. What's the difference? We're taking issue with the fact that he wants to buy Sphero Bolt.
Don't give this man your money.
Well, maybe you give him money. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm going to look
Sphero Bolts.
Okay, so these things look like plutonium rods. What the fuck is this? So Sphero Bolt. This really does look like a front for something.
They're making clocks.
This is a Sphero Bolt. Okay. They have a Target.com. They're $150. Well, this one's $100. The Amazon had for $150. These are $100.
What the fuck are these?
They look like IUDs, right? They look like the fact not maybe not. They look like the things in a movie that is like a tripwire thing, like that thing in They literally look like remember in the Rock.
Yeah, right. Yes.
When the mercenary it's weird because usually I wouldn't think the mercenary would bring his own motion sensor. Like I brought this motion sensor, and it trips off like an explosion at one point when the Navy SEALs come, and it looks just like that, right? It's a clear sphere with like a robot. I don't know, and he wants to teach kids linear understanding of math. I mean, what are we allowed to share this link? Should I share this link?
This is illegal.
No, maybe. Maybe. What I mean, what are the ramifications if I share this?
Who are you going to share it with?
Like in the YouTube description. Should people give their money? I'm trying to find. Here's an Amazon link.
No.
Hold on. Okay, app-enabled robot ball with programmable sensors, LED matrix, infrared and compass, STEM educational toy for kids. All right, so it's not actually a weapon. I don't think they'd be able to sell it on Amazon.
I mean, Amazon might be in on it for all I know.
Look, it
wouldn't be the first time that a corporation, enabled mass death.
Well, look, if Jeff Bezos is in on it, I don't have to feel bad about sharing it because it was going to happen anyway. I'm not stopping Jeff Bezos from starting his child army. I mean, I can stop this guy if that was the case, but not Jeff Bezos. I know my limits. More than just a robot, Sphero Bolt is a programmable robot ball that you can drive and code, providing endless opportunities to be creative and have fun while learning.
The headline is more than just a robot? It should be more than just a ball.
Well, it seems a lot less than a robot.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
A robot is fun.
It's like more than just a sentient android. This teaches you how to do math. Should I show people the thing? You can see it here if you're looking at the thing. This is the Sphero Bolt. How do I make this small? There we go. Vamp, baby.
It's
Why can't I now? I've zoomed in. Why can't I bring it down? There we go. Okay. This is a Sphero Bolt. You can see this is the brain. And that's where it has bipedal walk. It doesn't, in my point. It's a fucking ball.
This is a ball for honor killing.
This is more than...
You roll this ball at your daughter when she's dishonored you by getting her pussy.
It's just a device for cutting her clothes off. I don't think that's what the teacher. Look, that might be the original intention. I don't think this teacher's doing that. I don't think the teacher's doing that. I think he's a good guy. He seems like a good guy to me.
He's a useful idiot.
I think. Look. Do I know everything this robot ball does? Learn to code. It literally says learn to code. It's not like a pejorative.
Oh yeah.
Hey, coal miners. Why don't you learn? Hey, it's like you throw it to the coal miner and you go, hey, he wants you to code this, you fucking hillbilly scumbag. see you in where the rich people go? See you in the Hamptons, hillbilly. And you throw this robot ball at his head. Let's see what else are the pictures of. I mean, now they're just showing pictures of blocks. These are just regular blocks, aren't they? What does it got to do with the ball? Oh, the ball's knocking over the blocks.
The ball doesn't work without the blocks.
These blocks have like little pictures on them. I guess of like elements. I guess it looks like periodic table.
Yeah.
Is that what this thing is? It teaches you STEM. How? Well, you have these fucking you have these periodic table things and you throw the ball at it. Look. You're not going to stop climate change. Here's where I'm coming from with this. Because I was reading this and I usually don't respond to people, right? And I'm not like getting on board with scams if they are. How much am I saying this is? But I'm reading this going, these underprivileged kids. Did I point out the part of the thing where these kids are underprivileged? I think I left that out.
Oh, they're underprivileged.
Most of these kids are underprivileged.
I didn't have a Sphero Bolt when I was a kid.
Right, but I'm saying these kids grow up in God knows where. I mean, he's from the Oakland area. There's bad areas around Oakland.
They grow up being trained to murder by him.
Oh, well, we don't know that. Let's not accuse him yet. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just saying these kids are underprivileged and they're coming from perhaps poverty or perhaps I don't know, like just not.
Unlike the rich kids that can afford a Sphero Ball.
I mean, they're $150. I mean, you imagine.
Does every kid have a Sphero Bolt now? Maybe this is a new thing.
I'm saying is, instead of giving these kids free school lunch, why don't you give them a leg up? Maybe they go hungry during the day, right? But they get a Sphero Bolt. And so they stay hungry like and you go, here's what you do. It's like Nas. Remember when Nas is like, I don't sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. I said to Lucie this morning, I was trying to wake her up. That's the only rap thing I can quote. And she was impressed with it.
I was.
Yeah. Well, that's what these kids are saying. I don't eat because eat is I can't have a Sphero Bolt. I can't afford the food. They're giving this kid the kids goes, oh, can we get sandwiches today? No. You don't. No. You don't get sandwiches. I'm sorry. That would have been great. You're right, but we don't have sandwiches. I wish you didn't ask that first. But I do have something else though. You hungry?
You're really hungry.
This really takes the sting, and now I don't feel as good. I mean, you want a pretzel? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just try to enjoy this. This is a Sphero Bolt.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
No, but you can use this to learn the code and you make money. And how hungry?
I'm dizzy.
When's the last time you ate? I don't know. They can learn JavaScript. Wait, JavaScript?
With a Sphero Bolt?
Wait, but JavaScript's like shitty, isn't it? I mean, look, it's good to know JavaScript. I'm not saying, but
they're not even learning Python,
right? Or like Perl.
Teach them Python
or Ruby. Are those good codes? I don't know. I'm not a programmer. Python's a real one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if teaching little kids, JavaScript in 2021 is going to net them that much. I'm saying this. We're not going to cure the world. We're not going to stop climate change. We're not going to feed anybody. We're not going to stop having kids kill each other. So why don't we give a Sphero Bolt? This seems like something we could do.
A Sphero Bolt in every home.
No, in these kids' homes. We're not only the underprivileged ones. It's an equalizer. You give it to the underprivileged kids, and then they're Sphero Bolting while the other kids are eating, and they're staying sharp. They go, I got a Sphero Bolt, and they throw, and they beat the kids to death with a Sphero Bolt, and this teacher's like, oh my God, maroon.
Fuck you.
Oh, I didn't see this coming. You seem very down on this.
I just don't think this doesn't seem good to me.
I mean, should I put the link in the thing?
Yeah, I mean, you could put the Amazon link.
Huh?
What? The charity link?
The charity link.
Yeah, I feel like we should.
At this point, we should, right?
Yeah. I feel like it would be really mean not to at this point.
Yeah, make it a bit. We did. No link. So the link goes in the thing. I say give what you can. I think it's a cool thing. It might seem frivolous to you, but, you can look in 10 years and go, hey, the guy who wrote that app that lets me jerk off in public, but it tells you where the cops are. So you can jerk off wherever you want, right? It's called Jerk App. And he goes, this wouldn't exist if his underprivileged kid didn't learn the code with a what they call it again, a Sphero Bolt.
Can you watch porn on this thing?
They'll figure it out. I might buy a Sphero Bolt for myself. I'm gonna not put the link in the thing and then buy myself a Sphero Bolt. Do we do the wrong thing here?
No.
We helped them.
Yeah, no, we're putting the link. What else do you want?
Yeah, I mean, look, you don't get. This is what you get. We're good people. Let me just check the list. So go to this guy's thing, give him some money, make some change. I mean, you got what you got. Let's see. I think we covered everything. What's going on here? You hear about Nicki Minaj?
No.
Apparently, she's all the rage on Twitter because she tweeted about how her cousin, I think, or a friend had a cousin who took the vaccine and his balls got big and he went impotent. Yeah, I used to see people's balls get big when they're dead. I talked about that before. They fills up with gas to scrotum.
Did your balls get bigger?
My balls? At the morgue? Why would they?
No, after the vaccine.
No, I got warm and ate pizza. No, I didn't get huge balls or go impotent. But yeah, I'm not going to sound like Nicki Minaj is lying or anything. Some people are saying this guy's got an STD. It sounds like, I forget what they said. Did your balls get bigger? Or your ovaries or whatever? What's the equivalent as a woman of the balls?
Yeah, I guess ovaries are my fallopian tubes.
They swell up.
Got all swollen.
Yeah.
They closed up.
They closed up? What?
My tubes tied themselves.
Jesus.
Again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, good for her. I mean, was that her way of saying don't get the vaccine?
I don't. I thought you knew more about this. I just wanted to get to an hour. We were like a minute short. Work that up. All right, you got anything to plug?
No. Do you?
We have something. You want to plug your little thing?
my little thing.
I didn't want to say it like that. Well, I was trying to be nice.
Fighting for it. It's real.
I was trying to be nice. I said.
I know you're sweet.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah. Where can they find you?
Sure, your Instagram at Ray Kump.
Yes.
What about you?
You can find me on Instagram at the Steinbag.
Okay. You can follow our Patreon. You get an extra episode every week. Join the Patreon, whatever. You go to that link and check it out, and you can donate. Contribute something to this guy. Help him help kids to learn the code, or not. I mean, we can't. Again, if this comes up in the trial later on, I just shared what I saw. I didn't. I'm not part of this. But look, I mean, are we gonna get a Sphero Bolt?
Now I want to get one just to see what it is.
We're gonna fuck each other with Sphero Bolts. It's gonna go up my ass and up your ass and back and so goes the world. Have a great week.
Bye.